Welcome back everyone to another episode on our stock review. Today we'll be doing something different from just reviewing Russell 2000. So basically today we'll be looking at some of our stocks. By the way, for the upcoming reviews, I will be doing some of the stocks which me personally are quite interesting of, as well as hoping to hold long terms, and I will be showing the reason why. So without further ado, let's get right into this. The Coca-Cola company, ticker name KO. So over here we have the Coca-Cola company. So as you all know, Coca-Cola is the main or the most popular beverage that you will ever heard. You might not drink it, but that would be muchly impossible. But you will definitely hear the name Coca-Cola. The color of red comes in the bottle can as well as water bottles, which has the black or dark color beverage in it, which is the most like and most popular beverage of them all throughout the years. So over here we have the charts of the Coca-Cola, also signifying that the increasing trends of this company. So without further ado, let's get right to their fundamentals. So over here we have the revenue for Coca-Cola, and as you can see, we are actually experiencing a increasing trend starting from the year 2020. However, you can observe there is also revenue decreasing throughout the year from 2012 until 2018. As for their net income, it is also showing significant patterns and also reflects the idea of the Coca-Cola company being able to provide a higher predictability as well as profits, that the company actually generate cash as well as profits by the view of this increasing net income. As for the free cash flow of Coca-Cola, is also in a status of very good because of positive free cash flow as well as increasing trend, just with the latest quarter or latest year having a lesser positive cash flow. So basically this company, what they do is they sell popular beverage known as the Coca-Cola drinks. So they have their Zero, Coke Zero, as well as many other such as the Sprites, Fanta, and so on. But the Coca-Cola drinks, or we so-called the drinks of heaven, is the main thing that is about this company. So basically the idea of buying Coca-Cola is very simple, is to invest in what you know, quoted by Peter Lynch. Basically, I know what is Coca-Cola and so are you, and you can actually observe by watching in your surrounding whether or not if there's any people around you drink Coca-Cola, and that is the best representation of this company being that profits generating machines that will constantly strive better in the future as well as maintain its ability to provide more profits as well as generate cash. So over here we will have the economic modes of the Coca-Cola. So over here we have the guru focus, signifying that Coca-Cola has the white mode. Morningstar stating that the rates of KO has the white mode as well. And Seeking Alpha bullish analysis highlight that KO has a strong mode as well as defensive compounder. And as for the results from the AI analysis, it is having a white mode with the score 9 out of 10, showing a very strong business model as well as the brand whereby it is the most popular thing in the world. People will know the name of Coca-Cola when they heard the drinks of heaven, Coca-Cola, and so on, being that largest in the beverage sectors and one that will continuously generate profits and also to provide the needs and wants of the people in terms of drink and beverage. So lastly, we'll be looking at the ratios. First of all, it's going to be their profit margin. So the profit margin is also in the form of increasing and very high as well. As for their total current asset is sitting at 26k, and for their total current liability is 21k. So it's being able to cover up, although does not have the buffer of 2 times the current assets, which will be able to better cover up the current liabilities. And as for their net cash, is in a form of negative, showing a high debt than their cash. As for the ratio, we have the PB ratio. So the median of the PB ratio is sitting at the level of 10.29. Current is 10.16, which means that the price of the Coca-Cola is slightly below, so meaning that it could be a potential buy, or it's just currently sitting at a very fair value. And as for their debt to equity ratios, it's slightly higher. is actually at 1.66, and also we have the ROE sitting at the 42%, which is very high and significant, as well as the ROIC in increasing form around 15%, sitting at 12%, but is considered as a good status for their company. So overall, that explains the reason why I am so bullish and so wanted to invest into this company, especially when the fact that this company is in a very or so-called discounted action. And if we look into the weekly chart, it is slightly bouncing off the 150 EMA. However, I was hoping to able to get into like maybe 62 and so on in order to have that better safety margin as well. So my take on this company is that it has a very great business model with strong and wide economic moat, as well as being able to have high predictability in terms of their profitability, high revenues, as well as very good ROE, ROIC. It's just that one concern will be the debt situation, which the company has high debts than their cash, but that just does not worries me because of their name, very big brand, being the largest in terms of beverage sectors, and will be able to survive in terms of long run, whereby they have already been surviving throughout the past 20 years. So I was saying that this company will be a very strong defensive stock to hold, and it can actually provide a more return in the future, especially when Coca-Cola itself actually does provide dividend in terms of 3%, so on. So I do think that this company, in my view, is a very good investment for me, as it actually meets most of my criteria. Just one factor may be they have more debts than their cash, but most of others criteria just overcome or being able to provide a buffer to cover up the debt situation. So I guess that is all for me about Coca-Cola. So if you are interested, and I know most of you are very interested in this company, do your due diligence as well, research when is the best price you are willing to enter. So just do your own work before you actually invest in any stock markets or making any money decisions. So I hope this video helps you, and I will see you guys on the next stock review. Bye bye.